Hey Glamazons, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my pick of Cruella DeVille in today's world. That's why I'm wearing black and white. I kind of wanted to take it in kind of a southern direction, just like southern modern chic-ness, if that makes sense. Because, you know, as y'all know, I'm from Texas. I live in Texas. And I figured what better way to take her with my take just than to take her with how I think she would look with what I would consider just to be southern, just beauty and whatnot, and I figured it'd be more fun like that. And I'm not talking like crazy out there southern beauty, I'm talking about like, I guess you could say my style personally, just like my southern take of style, if that makes sense. And then I think at the end I'm probably going to be doing this kind of dog attack thing where it looks like I got 3 scars right there. I'm going to try to anyways. See, but yeah, so if y'all want to see how to turn into glam and then scary Cruella, stick around for this video. Alright, so the palette I'm going to be using to kind of do this eye is going to be the Dark Magic palette from the Vault collection. Just because I feel like this, sorry, it's going to look kind of icky. I feel like this palette is very kind of modern looking and very Cruella and very just sultry and sexy, and yeah. I feel like if Cruella was like today a thing, if she was like a person for real and she was doing her thing, she definitely would be the type that would be wearing kind of sexy looking type of makeup, especially down here, you know. Well, not just especially down here in Texas, because it's like, oh, only Texas will look sexy, but you know what. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to buff this first shade Poof all over my lid. It's a great tone, like if you're like me and you're very pale and you need something to just kind of lay down a good foundation, I would definitely suggest to do that. It is a great shade for this. When I was looking up how at Cruella's makeup, like how she wore it, I noticed there's a lot of green smoky, or like green eye. And I'm going to be going in with this next shade in my crease, this cool tone called Shh. But anyway, I noticed there's a lot of green smoky eyes, or not green smoky eyes, just green eyes in general. And I kind of thought at first that's what I wanted to do. But then I decided against it because I was like, I just didn't feel like that would be very, very Cruella. Because when I saw it, I saw, you know, obviously everybody remembers that staple red lip. But I also noticed that green eye, and I kind of thought it felt very Christmassy. And I'm not trying to do that yet. So I just decided against it, and I wanted to do my own take of the eye. So I figured I'd kind of do like this brown, like rich looking eye. I might do like this one pop of green. Yeah, I think I'm going to go in with Potion next, actually, this green right here. And buff that into the crease, but I think that's about as much green as I want in my look today. Alright, next I'm going to take the shade Mojo, which is that dark brown. I'm going to kind of tap off some of that excess. I'm just going to go into the crease a little bit and just kind of deepen it and kind of take it into that outer corner. I'm going to try to keep it nice and low. Again, doing the same thing on my other eye, tappa. Nice and low in the crease. And then put some in the outer crease a little bit. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to look for the thing to clean my blender brush so I can clean that off real quick. I'm just going to take the Almar blender, and I'm just going to kind of blend it all out and make sure there's no harsh lines or anything like that. know y'all are all probably wondering what the happened to my hair, but literally I'm wearing a wig cap because at the end I actually got a wig for this look. I'm gonna wear it today for y'all, obviously, but I kind of felt like you can't do Cruella without the black and white hair. You know, I felt like there's just a lot of things about her that you just can't do her look with or without. You know what I mean, if that makes sense? Like, I'll definitely be sticking to the red lip, but I like decided to get rid of the crazy green eye. Oh, and I'm taking the shade Diversion and I'm fixing to pat that all over my lid. And then like the black and white hair, I definitely wanted to do, but I didn't want to do it like they had it in the movie. I felt like that was very old-fashioned. I mean, it was pretty, but I feel like if Cruella, because she was supposed to be like this fashionista, like, you know, it girl type of thing in a way. I feel like if she's supposed to be all that, she wouldn't just stick to one hairstyle. She would definitely get, she could keep up with like each time's vision or thoughts of beauty, if that makes sense to you. But I was so excited, y'all, when I decided to do this look. I'm going to take that first cool tone back on my lower lash line again. I was very excited to do this look today because I absolutely adore 101 Dalmatians. When I was a little girl, that was like literally one of my favorite movies to watch. Like that and The Lion King. I would watch those two movies non-stop. I'm taking the shade Mojo right now. Also, I'm buffing it into my lower lash line. Okay, so now I kind of got this sultry, dark-ish looking eye. And I'm fixing to blend out that lower lash line using this pointed Morphe brush. Yeah, see, like my hair looks so sexy right now. I don't know why my neck just looked all the way back. Sorry, I just saw that though. Alright, so next we're going to take the Armed and Gorgeous palette. And we're going to take the very first shade, VIP, which is this white shade right here. White shimmer. And we're going to take it on a, I guess you could call it a little small packing brush, and then the shade Power Cut, which is the second shade in this palette, and it's silver, and we're going to mix those together, and we're going to use that for our highlight today, for the inner corner and on the brow bone. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to go slap on some eyeliner and mascara, and then I'll be back to do kind of the face and the lips with y'all, and then we'll move on to the SFX. Alright, so to start out with, for this first part of this look, the face for this look, I'm going to go in and contour. I'm going to go with this middle shade right here, kind of a cool tone. Kind of stick with the eye a little bit. I feel like it looks like a very cool kind of chic eye. Again, whenever you're doing contour, you don't want to bring it all the way in because it's just going to be a little bit too drag queenish, if you will, even though there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's not what I personally prefer to go for modern glam. You just kind of want to go to just that outer corner of your eye and just kind of stop. then you're just going to put a little bit on that upper hairline, which I know is kind of redundant considering the fact that most of my hairline is gone, thanks to this beautiful, gorgeous wig cap that I know just makes me look absolutely flawless. But, yeah. Alright, and then we're going to use the Laura Geller Baked Blush in the shade Tropic Hues. Very pretty shade. It's got a little bit of shimmer, but I mean, you know, that's to be expected because this is, like I said, a baked blush. But I do adore it. I think it is very pretty. And we're just going to go in and kind of put that on our cheeks. And by kind of, I mean definitely put it on our cheeks. Just because I feel like you would need to have a little bit of color to kind of get through, especially you being Cruella DeVille. If you got all this black and white gunk going, you need a little bit of something to help you out doing. Alright, and then we're going to take the new Per Midnight Masquerade face palette and eyeshadow palette, and we're going to use the shade Twilight right here to highlight. Hey, that's funny, Twilight to highlight. And we're going to be using one of my favorite brushes, the Morphe M510. I don't know why every time I look at it, because I literally don't even use another brush when I'm highlighting most days. I automatically go for this one. Like occasionally I'll go for my Luxie brush, but typically I go for this. And I'm just going to drench myself in this because, you know, why not? A little bit on my forehead. A little bit on there. Yes. A little bit on the upper lip. Cupid's bow thing. Upper lip Cupid's bow thing. Wow. The Cupid's bow. And then a little bit on my chin, even though I have a little bit of acne situation, but thank God for foundation. Right? Foundation and concealer. Girl's best friend. Alright, and then I'm going to be going in and doing the lipstick, and I'm going to be using the shade Crimson Chrome from Smashbox because I felt like she kind of had a shiny red lip. She didn't do a true matte, and I actually really dig this for like a modern red lip because it's very pretty. Like it's not a shade you would expect, if that makes sense. And also this applicator, I love it. It's so funky looking. Like, what is that? It looks like a little ballerina's, but I don't remember the name for this type of applicator for the life of me, but yeah. Alright, and that's that look today with Cruella. And if you give me a second, I'll put on my wig and you can see the glam portion of this before I move on to the gore. Alright, so this is the look with the wig. I love it so much. I think it's so cute and chic. If you want to do this costume and you just want to leave it right here, you really could, honestly. I think this is just fine. I just kind of want to be able to have a little fun and kind of do a look where the Dalmatians get their revenge on Cruella for being so mean, you know. But this is what I think she would look like today if she was still here and it was like a thing and was kicking it, you know, and being evil and doing the damn thing, you know what I mean? And I literally can't decide which side I like more, the black on me or the white. It's just so, I don't know, just chic. Kind of, well, not chic, because I don't think there's anything chic about having a skunk head, but I think it's very popular right now because of, you know, Sia and that whole movement. And I mean, if I was going to a Sia concert, I definitely probably would wear this wig just for funsies. But if you give me 1 second, I'm going to take this bad boy off so I don't get any latex or anything like that in it, and we're fixing them to go on to the gore. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just kind of make 3 kind of cut looking things right here, if that makes sense. And the first thing you want to do is get a disposable sponge, dip in a little bit of liquid latex, and just kind of go in and kind of just lay that down ever so carefully. And then you're going to take a piece of cotton from a cotton ball or whatever, and you're going to put it down on top of that latex. And don't be alarmed if you didn't go all the way down like you should have. Just kind of, yeah. Just kind of put it down as you need or as you see fit. And then just kind of tap that down. And then you can literally just take that sponge and then just kind of put it on top of it. Coat some latex on top of that wound. And then I'm going to just kind of take a popsicle stick and kind of help to kind of mold that to how I want the edges to be. Kind of, yeah. So what made me decide to do dog attack Cruella was I wanted to take Cruella's look, which is something kind of iconic, and kind of take kind of a horror kind of twist, if you will. And I figured what would be something that would happen to Cruella, and I was like, you know, the Dalmatians would get their revenge on her for being so cruel to them, which I thought would be really epic to do, because, you know, when I was trying to figure out what kind of spin to take on her, I never saw anybody do that. I saw a lot of like people do a look where they made her half Dalmatian, kind of, in a way, like they would take portions of her and kind of make her look like she'd halfway turn into a Dalmatian, which I kind of thought was cool in itself too, but that wasn't quite what I was going for the feel with her. Don't be alarmed if what just happened to me happens to you. Just kind of go with it and just kind of, you know, fix it as you need to. I mean, the good thing about liquid latex and cotton is that it doesn't dry very quickly. Again, that's also a bad thing too, but it gives you kind of a chance to kind of like fix things as we need to, you know what I mean? And again, you're just going to take that popsicle stick, or if you're using a Sculptor, or what is that word? Palette knife, haha. Or that, you can kind of do that if you need to. Just do you, boo. There is definitely no wrong way when it comes, okay, I shouldn't say that. There's a wrong way to do SFX, but if, depending on your skill level, there's no wrong way to kind of use tools, or wrong tool to use for it. There's tools that are better suited for it, definitely, but there's no such thing as like one wrong tool. Okay, and again. I don't like how long I made that piece. Sorry, I'm trying to fix that because I made it a little bit longer than what I intended to make it. Ha. Okay. And we're going to take that little palette doodad. Kind of palette doodad. I swear, I keep on calling things like the wrong name all the time, and I give up on myself, but... Okay. Be careful when you're working kind of close to your eye, like I am right now, not to get the liquid latex and stuff in your eye. Just whatever you're doing SFX in general, you need to be very careful because, you know, it's stuff that can harm you if you get it in the wrong part. Just a kind of disclaimer, kind of warn y'all. Be careful whenever you're doing this type of stuff. I know right now it's not looking the best, but it's fixing to get there, y'all. It really is. So, how is everybody doing? Like, what is going on, y'all? I know for me, this has actually been a pretty crazy past week, but in a weird way, a very good one, too. Like, I've had some negativity, like, negative things happening, but I've also had a lot of positive. Like, it's very weird, and yes. And oh my god, who saw the AMAs? Was that not amazing? Okay, I was so happy for Taylor Swift when she won. Like, literally made me so, so happy. I think I screamed just as hard as everybody else in the audience for her. But I'm a very big Taylor Swift fan. Sorry if that offends somebody. I mean, I just cannot help it. I've been a huge, huge fan of her since I was like, when she first came out. When she first came out, I've been a huge fan of her for that long. I love Taylor. I think she's absolutely amazing and talented and very creative. Like, and I love her, I guess, just like how she like writes her music. Like, I think her lyrics are very creative and witty. I think that's something I highly enjoy about her. Like, there's a phrasing she does with her music that I just adore. I also really loved the 21 Pilots performance of Jumpsuit. I love that song. I think it's very good. Which, if you haven't heard it, you need to check it out. It's amazing. Oh my god. I have it like on one of my Spotify playlists because I think it is so cool, especially like the instrumentals in it. I think it's very just like edgy and kind of like, I don't, just like chic, or not chic, wow, I'm saying chic so much in the dang video. I'm calling 21 Jump Pilot, I can't even speak, 21 Pilots chic. No, I thought it was just very cool. Alright. And I'm just going to finish this up on off camera and let it dry, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so first off, I'm going to set this with some baking powder, the latex and whatnot. I'm just going to take my Morphe sponge and my Makeup Revolution translucent powder, or baking powder, and I'm just going to set that. So to keep the shine away and kind of mattify it. This is, like I said, just to kind of help get it looking matte and take away the shine from the latex. Because, you know, we don't want a shiny looking wound. Not yet. The blood is shiny. That's always shiny. Besides our lips. Um, Next we're going to take some foundation. Again, we're going to use liquid foundation just because. And I kind of want to use the Milani one again. Just because, like, I feel like liquid foundation is the easiest to do this, to put onto this type of stuff. And I'm just going to use a disposable sponge. That probably just came out so southern. Disposable sponge, y'all. I'm just going to kind of put that all over each wound. Get ready to kind of blend it into the skin, if you will. The stuff we do to make ourselves beautiful. I've actually been really digging SFX, and I'm so excited to start doing this stuff with y'all, like doing the Halloween type of makeup or whatever, because this is something I've been wanting to do in this channel for a very long time. I just didn't know what way I was going to take it. I'm kind of excited with the way it's going right now. Alright, once you got that on and you feel like you've sufficiently blended the stuff to make it look like your skin, you're going to take what looks like a very dirty cream paint palette, and you're going to mix a little bit of the red with a little bit of this brown, or I guess maroon, however you want to call it, and just kind of go around and start stippling it on the wound to kind of make irritation. Because, you know, obviously, if you were to get attacked by a dog, I feel like your wound should look pretty damn irritated. Animal attacks, you know, in general. I don't know if any of y'all have been scratched by like a cat or something, but whenever that crap goes down, you know, your skin looks pretty damn scary. It's like red and pink. It just looks like it just went through hell and back. Oh yeah, very sexy. Gosh, Cruella's never looked better than what she's looked right now. And you don't have to do irritation. I mean, that's just what I like. I feel like irritated wounds kind of gives it almost a more real looking effect, if you will. So that's just something I'm doing. Where did I put my blood? A sentence I never thought I would say on this channel. Where did I put my blood? Okay, aha, found the blood. Okay, we're going to take this. I'm going to use a mirror to kind of help see real quick what I'm doing. Make sure I don't mess up. And we're going to put it in the center of each one. Granted, I know in real life you just got cut by a dog, or hurt by a dog. I don't think, or, okay, I know you would not be seeing this quickly of effect of blood just going to be on you, but, you know, when you're doing SFX, you can be kind of dramatic. I'm going to put the blood on the disposable sponge and kind of just try to stick it in there. And then you drop your mirror. Okay, cool. Hold on, y'all. Ah, okay. Got it out. We're just going to take some blood and just kind of stifle that in there a little bit, if you will. I totally just broke that. Oh, cool. I just broke that. That makes me sad, low-key. Like, I just a little bit damaged my not going so much as just to aim for the center. We're just trying to make it look gory and bloody. Okay. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, and we're just going to put a little bit of zombie blood in here. Just to kind of get that drippy effect. Oh yeah. Nice and gory looking. I've never felt more fabulous. Anita, darling, please. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Maybe I should wait till I put the wig back on for Anita. Alright, y'all, so this is it. This is gory Cruella DeVille, my take of what would happen to her if she was attacked by the Dalmatians. And yeah, this is it. Just sorry this was a little bit longer than I intended, but it's okay. I really hope y'all enjoy. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, especially if you're looking like me at this point. Be sure to subscribe to my channel before y'all leave. Comment below what you think, and if you're excited for next week's video, tell me your plans for Halloween. What are y'all going to dress up as? And if you want to connect with me and follow me on any social media, I will link that below. So yeah, hit the notification bell, subscribe, like, and y'all have a fabulously spooky Halloween, darling. Bye, Glamazons.